Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth in truth, righteousness, and sincerity. To you I say shalom. Um, this is your brother Yeshaya coming at you again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Shai. And in this lesson, I'm going to bring out two articles pretty much touching on the unemployment and soon to be unemployment crisis, right? That's, first of all, the unemployment that's taking place in this article as I'm about to read, but also in this next article, going into, the future of unemployment, right? But as we see, in these times that we're living in, ever since the whole C-19 thing happened, a lot of jobs got shut down. A lot of businesses were shut down, right? People weren't buying stuff. People were restricted to staying, at their homes. You know, everybody knows what happened, right? But that pretty much made a sort of a recession take place here in America. And that is still affecting America to this day. And it's going to continue to affect America, seeing that we're coming to the times of the end, right? Seeing we're living in prophetic times, we're coming closer to the end of Esau's system. We're going to start seeing everything start to collapse around it, right? And within. But I'm going to read this article real quick. Um, and I'll get the next one also and get some precepts. But it says, this is from Hindustan Times. Unemployment plagues MBA graduates. Harvard Stanford students are no exception. So MBA graduates, right? It says, just looking up what an MBA graduate is. It says an MBA graduate is someone who has earned a Master of Business Administration degree. Now, scrolling down, well, let me read this first. It says, what do MBA graduates know? It says MBA graduates have a strong understanding of business principles. They have a broad set of skills that can be applied to many roles. They have knowledge of key business practices such as finance, marketing, and entrepreneurship, right? It says, what can MBA graduates do? Work in a variety of roles in business, start their own business, earn a higher salary, build their reputation in their field, and connect with a network of business contacts, right? So pretty much anything having to do with business, right? Or roughly, right, in general. But, all these people that going to college, getting their MBAs, or, really, this is affecting a lot of other sectors of um, these people that are getting their degrees. It's not just affecting the MBA graduates. This is affecting all college, you know, uh, 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 graduates, and in every pretty much in like I said, in every sector, right? A lot of people can't pay the loans off because they can't get a job in that particular field that they graduated from. So they have to resort to working at McDonald's, working at Burger King, working a warehouse job in order to pay the bill that is due from their college debts, the college loans, right? School loans, whatever they call it, right? But let me continue reading a little bit more in this. It says Harvard data shows that 23% of its MBA graduates from the spring 2024 batch were still looking for employment. And this article was written in January 16th, so pretty much almost a whole year, and these people still can't. 23% of Harvard's graduates still can't get a job. in that particular field that they want. But it says searching a job in the United States has become increasingly difficult for recent MBA graduates. Right, businesses, man, businesses are closing. Businesses are going out of business. You know what I'm saying? So these positions are already taken. There's no People don't need these positions no more, or as frequent as it was 5 years ago, right? But uh, Salakia. It says searching a job in the United States has become increasingly difficult for recent MBA graduates in the current economic landscape. It seems even the ones from prestigious institutions like Harvard Business School are not immune to this harsh reality of the current job climate. Right? It doesn't matter. Right? It doesn't matter if you paid $200,000 for your degree, $10,000 for your degree, $500,000, uh, uh, 500,000 for your degree. It doesn't matter. Motherfuckers are still going through the same problems, right? Now, from whatever you come from some prestigious school, it doesn't matter no more, right? Because ain't no one hiring. But anyway, continue on a little bit more. It says, according to the Wall Street Journal report, Harvard data shows that 23% of its MBA graduates from the spring 2024 batch were still looking for employment, even 3 months after graduation. This marks a sharp rise from the 20% unemployment rate in 2023. Right, so in 2023 it was 20%. In 2024 it's 23%. Right, and it's just going to continue to increase. Right, now I'm gonna get this next article. This is from naturalnews.com. It says AI to replace millions of jobs by 2030. WEF report warns. See, so that really Esau is trying to do away with the human altogether. Esau has AI, they have robots, they have all these ways to um, do things and get things done without the use of human interference or human uh, um, involvement, right? There's no need for a human no more. Now all they gotta do is just, you know, cook up one of the robots and put AI in it, and have him run the show, which is exactly what Esau is gonna plan on doing, right? I'm gonna read a little bit into this. It says AI could replace millions of jobs by 2030, and 41% of companies planning workforce reductions due to automation. So it says with 41% of companies. It says AI could replace millions of jobs by 2030 with 41% of companies. You see? So this is really going to make a lot of you people, you know, useless eaters. You already got these top elite calling y'all useless eaters. They view y'all as being useless, just taking up space, taking up resources, taking up their air, right? That's the reason why Esau is going to come out with all these, uh, uh, um, bag of tricks, bag of plagues, and start, letting them loose out here. Ultimately, it's the Lord, right? Ultimately, it's all the will of the Lord, but he's using Esau, to bring out all these evils that we're about to soon see, right? People are going to start dying in mass numbers, you know. But we're going to start seeing this, start to slowly progress, right? More people being homeless. You already had, after the whole C-19, a lot of these what they call them, tent cities, right? Shit, even till now, you have a lot more homelessness than ever before because people can't get jobs or they lost their jobs and they lost a lot of things that they had. C-19 fucked up a lot of people, man, right? People still trying to get back on their feet. You know, people that invested, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of dollars into business and then went bankrupt. Now they gotta start from scratch, right? And now they're trying to implement this, taking away millions of jobs. That just shows you that the future that Esau has in mind does not involve you, man. They want the whole planet for themselves. This new world order, this um one world government that they're trying to implement, which they're gonna what they call the beast system. This is all a means to try to get rid of every pretty much everything that is in Esau's way, and have everything subjugated under him. And what's one of the main people that are in Esau's way? The children of the Lord, Israel. As long as we're still here, we're a threat to him, right? But this is going to show you, Jake, hey, this man does not have a plan for you in his kingdom where you're going to be, set in a good position. You're going to be, you know, uh, uh, be given your UBI, your universal basic income, and you're gonna be living off of that, living in paradise, you know, going out eating or drinking Starbucks, going out to eat. Nah, man. you know, this motherfucker has a kennel waiting for you, where he's gonna be feeding you grasshoppers and crickets and roaches, man. Just watch that movie Snowpiercer when they give them protein blocks. That's pretty much what what Esau has in mind, right? But anyway, I want to read a little bit more into this article. It says creative and knowledge-based roles, including graphic design and legal secretarial work. So secretaries, out of here, out of here. Graphic designs, artists and all this and that, right? They're out of there because now you can just generate images through the AI, through these AI software programs, right? It says creative and knowledge-based roles, including graphic design and legal secretarial work, are increasingly at risk from AI advancements. While 77% of businesses aim to reskill employees, excuse me, AI's rapid growth threatens to widen economic inequality and fuel social unrest. Exactly. Exactly, man. Whenever they start rolling these things out, AI into the workforce, and start incorporating them with machine, man, we're gonna start seeing jobs or people getting laid off in masses because human essentials are pretty much they cost too much. They cost too much for businesses. All they gotta do is buy the software, have somebody to manage it, and there you go. Right? It pretty much works for itself. Now it says while 77% of businesses aim to reskill employees, AI's rapid growth threatens to widen economic inequality and fuel social unrest. Right? Because now you got the quantum chip, right? The quantum computing. Add that with AI, is people are talking about how AI is going to be almost unstoppable with the amount of uh, with how fast it's able to process information, right? Which is going to help. Which we know whenever Esau, you know, um, the way he paints it is that now they're able to do things or use AI for advancements for certain no particular advancements, right? In technology or whatever it is, science, right? But ultimately, whenever they apply this to these businesses, whenever these workplaces start implementing these, robots and AI driven things, yeah, best believe, that somebody's job is going to be taken over. That's one less body in that warehouse or in that building, in that, facility, right? Or multiple, you know. But anyway, it says while 77% of businesses aim to reskill employees, AI's rapid growth threatens to widen economic inequality and fuel social unrest. Ethical concerns arise as AI lacks moral reasoning, raising risk of bias, errors, and misuse in critical sectors like healthcare and law enforcement. Right, because you're gonna start seeing RoboCops, man. You're gonna start seeing AI robots that are going to be used for law enforcement. Best believe Esau, because you have what's his name, Elon Musk, talk about he had this, what they call him, I forgot what he called them, some robots though. They're creating these AI driven robots, right? And some of them are going to be used for law enforcement, man. Because like I said, they're trying to get rid of people altogether, right? But continuing on, it says WEF advocates for human machine collaboration, but experts warn that AI's pace may outstrip current predictions and societal readiness. hmm Now, one more point I wanted to mention on the point above, where it talks about the ethical concerns arise as AI lacks moral reasoning, right? And then when you go down, it talks about how it can be misused in critical sectors like healthcare and law enforcement. You know, one thing that came to my mind just now is like when you have like a worker or something, they have, people have a certain type. Some people have certain types of morals. You know what I'm saying, or a certain type of uh uh threshold that they're not willing to go past. You know what I'm saying. But with the robot, you can just make it do whatever. It's gonna have no remorse, no sentiment of what it's doing. You can just give it a command and this is just gonna go and do it. With the human is different, you know, which kind of makes sense, whenever time of Jacob's trouble comes, it's gonna be crazy, man. You're gonna start seeing that whole what's that movie? I Robot, really play out in real life. But let me get some precepts, just touching on this job market. Let's get well actually I'm already there. Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 3, it says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. Keepers of the house are like the economists, right? That predict, the way the economy is going and predict, you know, um, certain future um, outcomes of the economy, right? But it says, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. See, so this is what's coming, work, lack of um, jobs in the job market, right? Businesses shutting down, you know, and we're seeing that now. Businesses shutting down. More and more stores are closing up because why? Don't. Well, first of all, people don't got the money. People don't got the money to go out here and be buying stuff like that, right? Jobs ain't giving raises, and everything is costing more. You have a cost of living crisis. Food prices are going up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of different things, man. Is going on with people's lives, like people's insurance. You know what I'm saying? You have what happened over here with the whole fires, right? People whose houses caught on fire, now they can't even well, I believe they gave him like a $700, like I forgot what it was, $700 check or something. But their insurance didn't cover them. I believe it was State Farm. They pulled out, or they didn't cover, or something like that. I forgot what it was exactly, but they didn't cover them. So a lot of those people are gonna have to pay out of pocket. Oh, and some of those places still got to pay that mortgage, even though their houses just caught on fire. The house is destroyed. They still got to continue paying that bill. You know. But hey, like I said, things is gonna continue to get worse and worse at the end of the day, right? But mainly the point here, the jobs, job market going out, man. But it says, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Right? They're gonna be darkened because it's gonna be, a sad sight because people aren't gonna have money to pay the bills. If you get fired from a job or laid off from a job, motherfuckers are gonna be with this, scared look on their face because nobody's gonna be hiring. So how are you gonna be able to put food on the table, right? A lot of people are gonna have to resort to looting, right? That's where that civil unrest is gonna come in, right? You're gonna have riots. It's gonna start getting crazy, man. Motherfuckers crashing out because they done lost everything. They maxed out their credit cards. You see what I'm saying? We're about to enter into a cold world, man, where everybody can get it, right? When the time comes, ain't nobody gonna be regarding, as scripture says, they're not gonna regard their kings or princes, right? Ain't nobody gonna be regarding the law when motherfuckers haven't drinking nothing in 2 or 3 days, haven't ate nothing in about a week. I mean, you still got functioning society right now, but once society collapses, we're gonna see how man, things is gonna go crazy, man. Especially here in America, man. When you have all these demons running around, I remember that movie, The Purge, the last one. I forgot. I think it's the last one, but the one with I think it's The Purge. I think it's called Day One, or the first Purge. I believe that's what it's called. But pretty much, you had this one dude in there talking about he wants to purge, right? He wants to unleash the beast or some shit like that. He said, "Well, you have a lot of motherfuckers out here, man, like that, right? You have all these people in these prison cells that they're gonna have to let out because they can't continue. There's gonna be no funding for them to continue to keep these prisoners, fed and keep that facility up and running. So they're gonna have to let them out. So all these motherfuckers that's in prison, that need to be in prison are gonna be let loose. Man, they're gonna be, going crazy out here. You already got, sleeper cells, here in America, waiting to be activated, waiting for some orders, to be told to do something, right? I said shit's gonna get crazy, man. But continuing back, it says verse 4, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, right? The door shall be shut. It said you're gonna be seeing streets with signs saying for rent, right? I forgot the actual term for it though. Um, for lease, I believe, something like that. But you're gonna be having a lot of stores out there closed up, man. Having for sale signs, for rent signs, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure Jake has lived in their area, has seen certain stores shut down. I know in my area, I've seen a lot of stores shut down. The mall, it ain't the same. A lot of stores shut down. Certain areas seem almost dead that were once, you know, up and running, man. A lot of people, the hustle and bustle, everything was, was was alive, you can say. But now as you see everything is dying, everything is dead, right? But it says, when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of of music shall be brought low, right? Because music is shit nowadays. But just this whole society in general is breaking down. The mirth is gone, man. Nothing's the same. But this is just the Most High stripping all pleasures, all distractions, all the comfort that people have here in America, and making them focus on what's at hand, which is prophecy, the end, destruction, death. That's what's coming. See, and Esau feels it, man. These Edomites, they sense something is coming. That's why they're out there in these gun ranges and over here learning karate and all this shit. You know, they're preparing for a civil war. They're preparing, for all hell to break loose. While Jake has his head in the sand, or Jake has had his head up his ass, still worrying about, when the next game is, how many likes they got on social media. Nothing but bullshit. Instead of getting right with your how about Shimmy Al Shai, right? All these people trying to get the college degrees. Hey, well, good luck paying that debt with your McDonald's job, man. Right? Now, I want to get one more precept, and I'm gonna close it out. Didn't want to make this too long. This is Isaiah 19 and verse 15. It says, "Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or which the head or tail, branch or rush may do." Right? So there ain't gonna be no more work for Egypt, man. The workforce is over. This fourth industrial revolution, right? Of course, Esau's gonna try to implement, the MOTB, that RFID C hip, under your skin to try to track and trace, monitor, your whereabouts, and just pretty much control you. Because through that C hip, he's able to send, frequencies, and scriptures talk about his heart is deep, so he understands how the body works, man. He understands certain frequencies you can send and manipulate thoughts, manipulate, behaviors, right? But hey, but we're coming to that point, you know, where in this fourth industrial age, human and machine, they're talking about merging human with machine. But eventually the human part is going to be taken out, and all that's going to be left is machine, right? So your all these college degrees, your vocational degrees, or even trying to strive to get a career in this place is dead, man. Seek the Lord. That doesn't mean for brothers to quit their jobs and you know stop doing their work and providing for their house. Nah, priorities though. You know what I'm saying? What's your priority? You got prioritize this truth above anything, right? But yeah, that was pretty much it. That's pretty much all I had. You know, I pray this. Well, actually, as a matter of fact, I want to give one more precept. Ecclesiastes 7 in verse 12, it says, "For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it." You see, so wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. So money's a defense, right? Whenever you're stuck in a certain position, right? Say your tires go flat, you have that money there, to help you buy new tires to get you out of the whatever situation you're in. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, wisdom is that ultimate defense, right? Because money in these times that we're coming into is not going to help you, right? The Most High's going to do away with that. It ain't going to defend you in these times that we're coming into. The only thing that's going to defend us is His wisdom, right? That's what the scripture says: the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, right? And that's why it says it right here, that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. You see, when you read it in the NIV, it says wisdom is a shelter as money is a shelter. But the advantage of knowledge is this: wisdom preserves those who have it. You see? So this wisdom is going to preserve us in these times that we're coming into. Not our money, not your college degree, not your job, right? Because look at what happened whenever the whole C-19 thing happened, right? Whenever they told people that if you don't get, the venom, that you're gonna lose your job. Well, what did everybody decide to do? Especially these Christians that supposedly, have faith in the Most High. They believe in the Bible, right? Who claim that they're already saved, right? What they do? They ran and got the thing. You see? But my point being, your money is not going to defend you, right? These people try to keep their jobs. At the end of the day, that job is not going to save you. That money that you earn is not going to protect you. It's not going to defend you in these times that we're coming into, man. Right? And Jason gotta get that through their head, man. Turn back to the Lord while it is still, while the evil day before the evil day draw nigh, man. Seek the Lord while He may be found. Call upon Him while He is near. Right? Scripture also say that to put not off from day to day. Right? You can't put this off, man. Every day you put this off, man, is another day that you're getting closer to your doom. You know. But anyway, that was pretty much it. I pray that the lesson was edifying. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, pushing His word throughout the four corners of the earth in truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Until the next time, I'm gonna say, Shalom, Kwam Yasha Allah.